You see the massive success of MrBeast, right? The giant sets, the insane prizes, the millions of views. But what's the real story behind it all? I can tell you it's not just about viral hits or getting lucky. Nope, it's about one single, powerful force that completely changed the game for him. Let's get into it.
So, think about it. How does a regular kid in his bedroom with just a camera become a global phenomenon? We see the flashy videos, we see the giveaways, but what's really driving all that success? What's the engine under the hood? Well, that's exactly what we're going to figure out. And let's just be real for a second. The easy answers, they don't really work here. It's not just about being talented, and it's definitely not just luck. Success on this scale, it comes from something way deeper, something way more intense than that. It all boils down to one word: obsession. Seriously. This whole story is about how a kid named Jimmy Donaldson's absolute refusal to be average turned into this all-consuming obsession that, and this is no exaggeration, literally changed the internet. Okay, so let's rewind the clock. Before the millions of subscribers, before anyone knew his name, he was just Jimmy, a kid making videos in his room with a pretty basic camera and this huge dream that honestly almost nobody understood. And for years, it was like he was completely invisible. And I really want you to let that sink in. For years, he was just uploading videos into a total black hole. No recognition, hardly any support, and absolutely zero signs that any of this was ever going to work. Can you even imagine that? Pouring all of your time and energy into creating something, hitting that upload button, and then nothing. Just silence. An empty comment section is a pretty brutal kind of quiet. And it wasn't just the comments, you know? It was every single metric. He was basically invisible, shouting into a canyon, and only hearing his own voice echo back. Total silence. And this right here is so important. That feeling of silence, of getting zero feedback, wondering if you are just completely wasting your time, that's the exact moment when most people would quit. When anyone else would have quit. But he didn't. And this is the part where everything changed. For some people, there's this point where a simple passion just ignites, and it becomes a full-blown, all-consuming obsession. For Jimmy, that was the moment his entire future shifted. This is the key. Making videos wasn't just a hobby anymore. It wasn't something he did. It became who he was. While other kids were out with friends, he was at home, studying YouTube like it was a final exam he had to ace. I mean, he would literally spend hours and hours just breaking down every little part of a viral video. He wasn't just watching them, he was dissecting them. He was obsessing over audience retention graphs, split testing thumbnails to see which one got more clicks, figuring out how one tiny change in a title could double the views. He basically became a scientist of the YouTube system. And all that obsession led him to an idea that, to anyone else, would sound absolutely insane. I mean, counting to 100,000? It was this mind-numbing, brutal task that took him over 40 hours. But it was also something nobody had ever done before. And just look at the result. You can see it on this chart. That one crazy video just exploded. This is what overnight success actually looks like. Years of failure and obsession that finally lead to one massive, game-changing breakthrough. So after that breakthrough, he never looked back. But how do you keep that going, right? How do you turn one viral video into an entire empire? Well, it all came down to a very specific and pretty unusual mindset. Now, this slide really shows you the difference. On the left, you've got your average creator. They take their profits, they think short term. But on the right, you have MrBeast. He reinvested every single dollar back into the channel to make the next video even bigger, even better, even crazier. He wasn't playing for next week. He was playing the long game. And this became his winning formula. It's so simple, but so powerful. Make a video, learn from the data, improve the next one, and then do it all over again. It's this relentless cycle of improvement that just constantly pushes the limits of what's even possible on the platform. But this engine of success, it wasn't just about getting more views. As this channel got bigger and bigger, it started to be about something else entirely, creating a real, tangible impact on the world. He started using this massive platform to do things that actually matter. You know, from planting millions of trees to directly helping people who were struggling. He proved that online content could be a real force for good, not just for entertainment. So here's the bottom line. There are always going to be days when nothing seems to be working, when quitting feels like the only smart option. And those are the moments that define you. He was just a kid with zero guarantee of success, but he chose obsession over comfort. And that one choice, it changed his life forever.
And that really brings us to the final question. This isn't just about making videos, it's for anyone out there chasing a big goal. The easy path, the path of comfort, it's always gonna be there. But that other path, the path of obsession, yeah, it's so much harder, but it can take you to places you've only dreamed of. So the only question left is, which path are you gonna choose?